All right, guys, we're going to get started about 3 minutes here. Got a really good show for you today. A lot to talk about. It's getting excited because it seems like something's actually going to happen now. What's up, Nicolay? All right, about 15 seconds, guys. 10 seconds. What's up, Nicolay? You guys smash the like button. Yeah, we'll talk about the ping pong pattern. The ping pong pattern is big, guys. Alrighty. What is up, guys? Evanaldo here. So, latest I've been doing in the exclusive Discord here. Basically, took some shorts on Bitcoin and Ethereum. Last night had a scalp short that did well. Yesterday morning, got stopped out in profit, and then here was I said it was risky, a Bitcoin day short that did get stopped out for a small loss last week. So not right 100% of the time, the exclusive Discord, but we've been doing pretty good this month so far. August has been a really good month so far. So if you guys are interested, link in the description below. Not right 100% of the time though, like really nobody is. But yeah. All right, let's get into it, guys. So let's look at the what's happening right now on Bitcoin here. So what I've been looking at is kind of, let's show you the ping pong pattern first. So on the 2-day, we could look at our ping pong pattern. So kind of how it does: 1, 2, 3, 4. You're looking for 4 humps, almost 5, but it's like 4, and then the last one doesn't get as high. Then it brings you down to right around here, the low, a previous low. That's kind of how we'll do this pattern. I'd have to talk to CryptoFace to see exactly how he maps the low on it. But yeah. So 1, 2. We'll draw this out. 1, 2, 3, 4. Here's the other one that doesn't make it as high. Here's your low. Right around this, next week or something. And we've been very sideways here. This looks very manufactured. Something's going to happen. It's not just going to be like this forever. We're either going to break up to, 28, 26, something like that, or we're going to break down to this area. So, our corrections, 26% corrections, 20% corrections, those are big. You're probably going to get out of this area right around here is a good place to look. You have, your double spider lines right here, which kind of was the bottom, our local bottom back here. Could be the market cycle bottom. I don't think it is, but it could be. There's a decent probability of that. Excuse me. And this point, this fib level, here's your 300 weekly moving average as well right there. We want to look at too. 400's down there. That's a big place as well. And your 300 right here. Right at that area. So that's big. Looking at the weekly, look at this, VWAP. It could curve right back around, especially if we dump down to 20K, 19K. I think once you get to 20K, it'll probably be printing a red dot. I would think that red dot could be the catalyst down to back to 17K and even lower, possibly 300 weekly moving average. It's, if you look at areas kind of like, if we're comparing it to this was a sideways area for a while. Back here, I don't think it's going to be that long. I think we could get our dump down pretty quick. September is usually a pretty bad month for crypto and the stock market in general. That's the big place to look at here. So also your 10-day. Ooh, this could get so bearish because your VWAP is going to curve back down while your money flow is coming out here. This could get extremely bearish, especially with the same time. That is a very, very highly bearish signal that could bring us down. It could be. I'm not trying to, be extremely pessimistic here, but, well, let's draw it. Kind of like falling off a cliff, 51%. And things, it's a very volatile market, guys. This is a very, very volatile market. Ethereum, we'll talk about that, but that could come down a lot, guys. We're talking 60, 70%, possibly. I think for Bitcoin, 40 to 50. Ethereum, 50 to 60. Maybe even 70 because it just pumped up so much, but I don't know if it's going to be that much. And then for a lot of alts, it could be, 60 to 80, around there, those areas, as I've been talking about. Let's look at the weekly here. Yeah, we already looked at the weekly, same thing. Turn this off right here. So if we look at right here, let's get rid of these for now. Our 3-day. Look at this VWAP above the zero line for a long time. Look at the last time we had a VWAP that was even above the zero line for like half as long or a quarter as long, a third as long. Look at how much that brought you down. Just insane. Now, I'm not saying we're just going to crash 63%, but there's an argument to make to come down to, at least 40 here. In terms of a lot of your psychology charts, a lot of them would bring you down to 10K. We got the Taiwan thing going on. We got Mt. Gox. We are not out of the woods yet, sadly. I'd like us to be. There's always a possibility. There's always a bullish case and a bearish case that we're out of the woods, but no. Blue triangle right here. Blue triangle. That brought you down a lot. You did come up a little bit more for a new high there, but it took some time to play out. They don't always work, but some of them do. And when they do work, they bring you down quite a bit. VWAP curving down, RSI is close and curving down your 16-hour. I would view that as generally more bearish. In terms of red dots here, I mean, if it's like one of these, it's another 11% or something. We haven't had a big move, 12, these points, 20K could be very close to us. We could just generally, drop down very quickly here. Money flow generally coming out. Money flow coming out. Money back in the red. And hourly, money flow coming down. 23K, you're trying to keep 23K, but yeah. Not a bearish div here, but yeah. Let's look at ETH. The other thing too is the last thing I want to show you on Bitcoin. I think ETH it's relevant as well. Your daily RSIs are still pretty split here. And now on the regular candles, they're curving back down. The daily on, what's interesting is daily, yeah, you were seeing it in the green before. Now it's back in the red. I would consider that more bearish. You're getting close. It's kind of rejecting from that. I feel like usually once these, these RSIs, when they're split, they could bring you down a lot. I mean, look at what happened here. This one it wasn't the top, but general big change. General big change, and we've been generally sideways here for about 2 months. Something's going to happen. Something's going to happen. We're going to break upward or downward, and I think it's going to be downward. Other thing too, Ethereum, it's the same general deal. Everything's looking very similar, but I could show you, just in terms of kind of what we're looking at, what we're looking like right around here with that money flow. Look at that, right around there. So if you come up from the top there, 63% downward, six, oh boy, around there, 600, 3 to 600 has been my view. Maybe a little bit higher, maybe a little bit lower. It's tougher for ETH, it's so volatile, but huge bull trap and then bam, right down to your bottom. There's your good buying opportunity, but I do think Bitcoin will continue to outperform it for next 6 months to a year, as historically what happens with Bitcoin versus altcoins. 3-day here, look at this one. I mean, they don't always work. These blue triangles don't always work, but they could work twice in a row here. That was a big jump downward. This is 75. I don't know if you're going to go down that much, but that's right to 400. That's where you'd probably get the capitulation after we lose this level, because a lot of people would probably give up hope after we lose 17K and after we lose, what is this number? 878, 890 on Ethereum. You could make the argument traditional TA, I don't know, head and shoulders, bam, would bring it down to 14 right now. You don't really have the same thing as Bitcoin with the ping pong pattern. You do almost, but this has been weird. It's kind of, that looks bearish, money flow coming out there. In terms of money flow crossovers too, we have the money flow crossover there. The last time, I mean, oh wow, this is, right around here to this 43%. And that would be just from this money flow crossover, potentially 43% from there. 9 back to that range. You could get the double bottom, so that'll be interesting to see. But if you're somebody who bought down here, these levels, got your 100%, and then you sold, took a lot of profits, then you try to do it again, maybe it would work, maybe not. But yeah, go long all the way up, short all the way down. I'm just short right now. And we could look at how our fund. Let me check my phone what the funding fees are on BITGET. Let's see what everybody else is doing. I mean, they change, but it's always, yeah, they're positive for ETH and positive for Bitcoin. So yeah. Got this spider line, that might be a good place. What is up, Hyena? VeChain, okay, we'll look at VeChain. Nobody is watching. We got 86 people. What's up, guys? Yeah, smash the like button. ETH VIP, okay. I could take a look, Tucson. I mean, there's funding fees, multiple exchanges. Yeah, there is a there definitely is a site. I don't know it off the top of my head, but if you Google that, I think you could find that. I forget. That'd be useful to look at. I should figure that out. Lower time frame bullish divs. There always are. They didn't work out too well last night. Let's take a quick look at VeChain. Yeah, hitting that big point. 2-day VWAP curving downward. Very split RSIs. Look at that in the 2-day. Here, curving downward. Yeah, that could be a nice find. Sometimes you guys have real good finds. In terms of, a trader entering a short for this right now, yeah, everything looks bearish here. This looks like your hourly I would take a look at. Maybe I'll do a trade like this. Value 0.0 there. So this will tell me when we get that. Hourly I would look for, definitely. And if we go on regulars, this could be one of those you could write down a lot. I mean, here, maybe a stop loss above this swing high, and then, and we could also draw a fib level here, right to that point. Okay, so we're hitting a point right now. You'll probably come up a little bit. Yeah, I mean, here, some people would even try to go to 2.5. I'd probably be safe. It's a swing short, kind of like a Chad. These are how Chads trade. They put the trade in, they wait a year, and then they cash it out for $20 million. It's a Chad trade. Sure, we could take a look at MEXC. Smash the like button. Get a few more likes here. Let's do a poll. What do you guys think? MEXC looks bearish, especially with these. Yeah, starting to curve down. Split RSI is curving down on the 2-day for a lot of things. This could bring it down a lot, guys. And yeah, I mean, just looking at every time frame looks bearish on a lot of these right now. In terms of, let's see right here. Because it's kind of like probably people were trying to short too early. They kept getting wiped out. Yeah, something like that. I mean, it's inevitable that even if you just a healthy correction would be down to this area, 75 cents or whatever on the way up, even if you're continuing upward. But yeah, the other thing that's important to look at, guys, and this is going to tell us, give us kind of an idea that we're at a local top. Look at this Bitcoin. Look at how bearish this looks. VWAP curving down, money flow coming out. And you're hitting a big, resistance points for ETH Bitcoin. I believe ETH will bleed quite a bit against Bitcoin right now. And that could bring us downward because look at, May of 2018, but May 2021, look, downward. It came back a bit, and then as the rally comes forward, but that right here, May 2022, when we really crashed downward, all the way downward from December. See, peaked out, then downward. Bear markets just all downward. Look at that. May 18 all the way down. September 19, even after we bottomed out. Bottomed out in December, came up a little bit. Here's where you want to buy ETH. See this point, this area, right around 8 months, 9 months after we bottomed out. Even 10 months almost. So yeah, that area. Or when money flow gets for October, you know what I mean? You got time. It's probably going to be boring for a while. And I don't think you're going to have the 2019 rally, at least not as good as it was last in 2019. Or 2023 probably won't be as good as 2019 in my opinion, especially since we're in a recession now. Bitcoin dominance, too. Let's look at. Hitting major points of support. Money flow coming up here. Looks pretty bullish to me. 5 yellow X's. Bitcoin dominance should go up. There's a high likelihood it should go up. People disagree. People think it could be like different this time. Boomer coin doesn't do as well. Altcoins do better in the bear market. I don't see the evidence for it. Maybe you're right though. Anything could happen. Let's see. When the 12-hour big blood diamond play out ran, does anyone know? What year was the first year you could trade Bitcoin with leverage exchanges first? Okay, so I believe it was probably right around the 2017-2018 like bull run. It was probably BitMEX or something, one of those. I don't know exactly. It's a good question. Yeah, probably around there. Really split with the poll. So most of you think no. So that means I know Garrett Soloway was on when he was on Crypto Face the other day last week. He said usually when he gets a lot of negative, a lot of hate on his Twitter posts and stuff, he's normally right. But yeah, I mean, a lot of you guys were thinking that this was not the bottom. Now the sentiment has kind of changed. More and more people are thinking we did already hit the bottom. So that's why we're going to go down. That's one thing to think about. Um, but I'm seeing a lot of strong evidence for things going down. Yeah, it's not going to be sideways, in this manufactured channel here forever. Something's going to happen, either up or down. I think down. I think the ping pong pattern will give us what we need. I mean, you're almost gearing in on January 2018 for Bitcoin dominance. Like, I feel like you're going to have a big capitulation and things could crash relatively soon. So we want me to look at Ren. Ooh, that 2 day. That 2 day is so... Look at... Ooh, yeah, that's how a lot of things are looking right now. Like, I just want to look at... How is it on... It's not as high in Bitcoin, I know that, because there's less volatility. But for ETH... How's that too? Yeah. Look at... Guys, look at that. Look at that. That split 2 day. I mean, you would argue here that didn't... Yeah, that was different. But... This was higher up and not as split, but yeah, especially in a bear market right now. Yeah, think about it. Even back then, last summer, the Fed was not hiking rates, and they're still planning on hiking even more. So this, I mean, you could have a repeat of this to the bottom, another 84% down. So 4 cents would make a lot of sense. Yeah, it rhymes. 4 cents would make a lot of sense. And that's, a typical 98, or no, not even 97% down, like a lot of altcoins do in the bear markets. Let's look at the SPY here. Actually, guys, give me 1 second. I'm going to blow my nose. All right, sorry about that. I'm right back. Split RSI, same deal on the SPY. When you're in a bear market, look, clean rejection from this area. You're in that bear market, high in the green pretty quick. I think you could start to bring it down here. Trend reversal, blue triangle, bam. I think you could repeat this pattern, come down to at least 349 or something in the next. Probably September would give you a lot of that blood, I would think. September, historically a really bad month. Same with the 16-day. This is not what we want to be going all into, especially after a big rally upward. Same deal with the NASDAQ. Right here now, it's finally loaded. This was a potential trade I was talking about. It would have went into the to the right a bit to get a lot of people out. Now coming back down. First take profit around there. Still probably not a bad place to try to get into that or something. And then there's funds to do it with, not financial advice. Obviously risky, but look at those money flow crossovers are big. These lower time frames. SQQQ. In the green for first time in many a years. and then all the way back down, hitting a major fib level. Coming upward there. Hard to say with this, but that weekly does look multi-year bear market, possibly. I think you'll probably get back up to this at least. I mean, even if you get back up to where we were. Ooh, that's nice. Is there leverage on this? I don't even know. It's a big, yeah, if you just went, ooh, 136, yeah. Very risky, though. Be careful. Not financial advice. Evan, not financial advice. Aldo. Let's see here. Buddy Gold just keeps ripping. New highs. Just keeps going. What did I say about gold, guys? It was hitting a major point. Weekly RSIs were down, curving up. And then you popped up 6%. There you go. I know it's gold, so it doesn't have the volatility of crypto. But still. And silver is even crazier. Silver is even more wild. Because silver, 10%, 13% now, and it's ripping. It's still ripping. It's still going. Down a tiny bit, but wow. It could correct a bit with everything else, though, on the way up. That's typically what happens. I mean, it does look a little bit more bearish right now, but yeah. How cool's here. What do you think of cool? You agree with me? AMC, we could take a look. Let's get Bitcoin. What were you asking me about Bitcoin? Somebody's asking me about there's a blood diamond on 12-hour? Yeah, okay, yeah. Forgot this confirmed. It's just on regular candles. That was why I wasn't paying as much attention to it. When can it play out? It can play out pretty soon, just like this one. It took some time. Bam. Lagged a little bit, and then bam. I mean, look at, what was this percent? This was insane. 42%. Could bring you to the bottom right around there. That would be your 400 weekly moving average. And then the 30-minute, let's see. It's a nice bullish div. I do think you may be a bit, you could come back up to this area or something. It could bring you up a little bit if it confirms. You got 17 minutes. If it does confirm, I mean, we're not hitting any, just went right through that spiral line like it was nothing. We're not seeing anything here, so I don't think it means much. And you got the yellow X. Usually, sometimes you get 4 of these all the way down to 22. So that's what I've been looking at. Yeah, head and shoulders almost too. I mean, that technical target, you're going down to 30 probably, or 20, excuse me. AMC, I have not looked at many meme stuff. Yeah, this is too high. This is higher than it should be. Yeah. Ooh, right there, right there. Oh, that's a nice short, probably. Perfect rejection from there. Daily about to print a nice bearish div. Not a bearish div yet, but based on how everything else looks, I think you're. I don't know meme stocks. I'm no meme stock expert, but something like this intrigues me. That's a good risk-reward ratio, something like that. 17. Bet that it goes to 17 before 28. That's what I would say for AMC. How's this crap? I can't believe they are still almost at. That's a wild how high these are. That's still down 61%, but still. Yeah, I don't know. I think they're going to have to just come back down. I think it's kind of a fluke. Just get out if you have anything in this. Not financial advice, just my opinion. Could be wrong. Nobody's right 100% of the time. Apple don't look good. Blue triangle. Usually always bring it down at least a little bit here. That one brought you up, but that was after. That was a wait. That was the end of it all. Yeah. Right around there. 100 is going to be a big point. I think September you could see that. 100. That 3-day don't look good. Yeah, a little bit more. Just money flow keep coming out. Perfectly great time to just get out of the NASDAQ, I would say. Get out of these big caps. I'm going to take a quick sip of coffee, mute myself. Yeah, even this guy, our buddy Tesla. Tesla is a wild volatile. I think this red dot could bring us down to here. Yeah, this next red dot. This is volatile, guys, too. I think this is all a fluke that we even came up this high. Standard fib settings just added the 0.65 and 0.35, I believe. Let's see. We could look at CRO. Oh, okay. 58% say yes. We'll cry. It changes based on these polls. CRO. Doesn't look good. Yeah, 30-minute. That would be a pretty good place to look to enter. Yeah. Yeah, I think we're coming down. Back to this area, probably. It's the same pattern, the same ping pong pattern. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ping pong. Right back down to 10 cents. It's my opinion right now. Allergies are awful today. Thank you so much, IDIP. Sorry, I'm like allergies. Got taken a Allegra or something. They were mowing the lawn, that's why. What's up, Jay? Yeah, thanks so much, Jay. Really appreciate it. I try to do the best I can, guys. You got to be calm, collected. You know, there's so many different ways to do it. No way is right more often than the other, or no way is better than the other. Sorry. Allergies are killing me today. But yeah. Let's see what else we can take a quick look at. I mean, I can look at a lot of the, you know, altcoins and stuff, but it's the same general trajectory for most of them. I think downward. ADA, I've been thinking 15 cents for the longest time. So I've been thinking this general area. That's all the bubble psychology charts for everything. It would be Bitcoin around 12K, and then it's everything where you have a lot of like support, you know what I mean? There's one of the videos, I forgot, I think it was on his Twitter, Elon Musk with like his son, one of his young children, young boys, and like the Shiba Inu and 2 other dogs. That was so cute. Oh man, that must be an awesome childhood, being Elon Musk's kid. I'm sure some negatives, but yeah. I feel like I would have a lot like less allergies if I was exposed to more like animals and dogs and stuff when I was young. I was always like in an environment where there wasn't any. It was always like had to be clean to like the OCD, like real bad OCD levels. But anyway, this daily little trigger wave, it does look good. The daily's almost a trap. I'll give you that. It does look pretty good there. I like the daily, but RSI split in the 2-day. there's a lot of other things that would tell us to just roll back right back down. The next big point is going to be our previous low right here. This looks more like bottomy in terms of a lot of bubble psychology charts, which is kind of the same as like AVAX. But I still think he could come down to 14, 10 to 14 or something. I don't think he would come down to 3. That's a little bit excessive, but, well, let's see what the percentage is. 60, yeah, around 14 or something, I think. Takes a while. AVAX right here. Hitting major resistance, man. By the way, guys, if you want to make some of these trades, a bunch of links to different exchanges, the 3 exchanges I use in the description below: MEXC, BITGET, and BITGET. Really good bonuses going on right now for all 3 of them, I believe. It's the same thing on all of them: $4,000 deposit bonus, pretty much. If you already did one account, make another one on a different exchange. What I'm doing right now, and this would be a good technique, I think, just by the way, because if we go under, or even if we go back to 17K or whatever, it's probably going to be at least one other person one other company that goes bankrupt, pauses withdrawals. So keep it spread out. Anything you don't have on a hardware wallet, keep it spread out. That's probably why my allergies are so bad. They're mowing the lawn out there. I'm allergic to grass, but keep it spread out. So have some, I have a little bit I have BITGET, MEXC, and BITGET, all 3 of those. So if one goes down, I'm not completely out of luck. Only lost 33% of my trading money. So links in the description below for those if you guys are interested. Really good bonuses going on right now. So yeah. I mean, looking at low time frames, we haven't looked at like really low ones. You have 15-minute bullish div, confirms in 8 minutes. You could come up a little bit here, I would say. Yeah, which normally that would be a healthy way up, healthy correction upward on kind of the way down. Yeah, you're hitting this part. You could come back up to here or something. But then I think you're going to come back down, in my humble opinion. Especially on regular candles, that RSI just curving back down, that don't look good. I think that's going to lead us downward more. Let's see here. Let's see. There will be a time to get into this. And I will tell you, most basic thing to look at in getting into this is the 2-week going into the red, probably. If that happens towards the end of the year, this will probably be down quite a bit. So yeah. Daily. That looks bad. Really split RSIs. Daily bearish div. Probably for a lot of things. I think you're probably gonna at least test that. These areas, yeah, 115 or something, this part. I mean, it still is. I feel like that market cap could go down to 50 billion or something, another 50% from here. Yeah, I could see it going down in a bad recession, 50 to 60%. Then that's your good buy. That's your good area to look. How about the leverage NASDAQ? Yeah. This is kind of like textbook almost to this golden pocket, and then bam, right down. Maybe I didn't even draw the fib level the best, but nah. Oh yeah, I didn't actually. Let's see, right, it should be right there, and then this one right there. That's pretty good now. Didn't quite make it up to that point, but daily, yeah. Giant bull trap in my opinion, just down more. In terms of where you'd bottom out, man, there's going to be a lot of support right here, 15 bucks or whatever. But there's leverage on this, so I mean, there's a leverage for 60%. That would be a good place to start to look, probably. Because if you could get something, you know, this is a 80% discount. If you could get this 80% off, everybody's wiped out at that point completely. H bar. Bitcoin ETH, I don't believe. Can you do that on any exchange? Oh, wow. Dusan. Wow, that's awesome, man. Yeah, you joined the Discord. That's great, guys. Keep in mind, you know, as much as I want to just be like, oh, this guy's making, you know, I don't want to like market this in like, you know, a misleading fashion. You guys still need to use good risk management. I'm not right 100% of the time. We've had bad months. June wasn't that great. July was a little bit better. I mean, I was profitable those months, but it wasn't like I wasn't printing money. This month has been kind of more of a printing money. Like most of the trades have been very, very good this month. So that's what we got to look at. But like May was a very good month. So, you know, people who just joined in June, July, it wasn't, you know, you still need good risk management. I would never recommend anybody, you know, just blindly follow a random guy on YouTube, just, you know, with trade calls. But if you guys are interested, link in the description below for the Discord. I think it is a really good resource. Also, my course as well is really good if you guys, you know, are trying to learn TA and strategies and all that risk management. GST, yeah, we could look at that. I think I've heard of it. I don't really know what it is too much or what it does. Actually, I don't think I've looked at this. Yeah, it's so tough, guys, when you have something that's basically at zero. I do realize this kind of looks good on your 5 hour, some of these, but I think it'll just roll over probably and become a dead project most likely. H bar, I know Kevin O'Leary has talked about H bar. I don't know enough about it. You know, I'm not like a big, you know, altcoin expert. Kind of looks like the same as everything else right now. I think if Bitcoin drops down, you know, back to 17K, at least here, I mean, to bottom out, probably in these areas, you know, between 3 cents and 4 cents, 3 to 5 cents or something. Kind of in my view, but yeah. Looks like everything else is pretty bearish. Yeah, how could it be a stream without Dogecoin? Doge, my boy Doge. Yeah. Oh, the other thing we haven't, wouldn't be a stream if I didn't talk about this. This confirms in 3 days now for everything pretty much, the 16-day. And this is a big bottom signal. The problem is, I do think it could go away in the 3 days if we do drop down to, you know, 17K for Bitcoin, you know, 1,200 or whatever for Ethereum. It'll go away. When it first printed for Bitcoin, it was probably like 6 months before it finally printed again and confirmed. So you got to be careful with that. But once that does print and confirm, that's a big bottom signal. Big, huge bottom signal to get in. So yeah. Yeah. H-bar, yeah. Goffy? Yeah, you guys have a lot of... Yeah, oh, GameFi. Yeah, I mean, that doesn't look good on your 12-hour. I think it's going to be like everything else, guys. If Bitcoin goes down, these will probably continue to bleed against it. People always ask me about Near. I forget. And I can see why. You know, it came up a lot. This looks like it might be a good short. You know, just rejecting off of that area. Yeah. If a crossover there, that would bring it back down to here or something, 490. Yep. And then total crypto. In terms of the bubble psychology charts, at least here, you'd end up at 500. I think it could be around here, these levels, because this is where you have a real lot of support, you know, 350 or something. You're rejecting from such a big area right now, too. This looks so bad, yeah. Same ping pong pattern, 4 humps probably. Yeah, you could find a way to make any pattern if you want to. More bearish into 4 hours, curving downward, yeah. I don't trade based on that hyena. I trade more on the technicals. I mean, usually, you know, when these datas come out, price just jumps or goes down quickly, and it's kind of hard to even trade based off of it unless you're right in front of there, right when it happens or whatever, to, you know, make the trade real quick in 2 seconds. I don't even know if the CPI data coming in lower would really do what we think it's going to do, bring the market upward. I think it's still going to be high, even if it's, you know, a little bit lower. I mean, it's still a high number, and the Fed's still going to raise rates as they've planned, unless unemployment starts to go really high, but it probably won't in the short term. So yeah. But sure, there's always, it's stupid to be completely deterministic. There's always a bullish case and bearish case, but no, I don't trade based on that. Not really, not directly. In terms of kind of adding to the shorts, our money flow crossover is going to be big for trying to add to my, you know, current shorts right now. They blow my nose again. Sorry, guys. I'll be right back. So yeah, what's happening right now? Probably nothing. Yeah, just going sideways here. Yeah. Let's see. When will ETH and altcoins start going down? They already started. Yeah. Let's see. So 59.41. You guys hit the like button, show some love. The other thing too, I mean, let's see here. What do we want to look at? Oh, we can see what the SPY is doing at the moment. Downward, yeah. Down quite a bit too. So this pocket, so see if we can hold this. Three-hour curving outward, yeah. That 3-hour money flow crossover, good place to look for a short in the SPY. How's this guy doing? Oh man. I know somebody who has a lot of money in this. A lot. And when I say a lot, I mean a lot. Oof, oof, oof. Looks like it did here. That'd be interesting if you did something like that. I feel like this would be that, and then just more extended. So if we're right here right now, that was August 2021, yeah. Be down a lot. I don't know if you'd come down as much as the recessions, but this does not look bueno. Geez, shut up with the leaf blower. That is annoying and loud. Bearish div right there. Bam. Be a local top. Serious. This should go down a lot. This just does nothing. I think this is going to collapse. I don't know, but yeah. Probably at least to here or something. $2. What's like the... Man, what's the... Oh, real estate we should look at. How's that doing? Back up a little bit, but yeah, I do think even Miami's now in kind of a buyer's market, people are saying, so I think down. This doesn't follow real estate completely, obviously, but and places are different in different parts of the country, but yeah, things are different. Maybe. I feel like you gotta break up or down pretty soon or cool. I mean, Mt. Gox would be down. CPI reports expected to be lower. That would probably be up a little bit. We'll see though. I mean, do I do any bot trading? No, not currently. But I know Jason Casper's doing something with. He's doing a bot. I'd have to. Maybe I'll try that or something. I gotta research that some more. But no, just manual trading for now. Bot trading could be good. I mean, yeah. What's happening right now? Coming back down, so yeah. Imagine the CPI is like even higher. It could. There are rumors. Like a lot of people think it's going to be low, but there are some people who think it could be even higher, which is possible. And yeah, I mean, used cars coming back. I think you could, even if it is high too. I mean, what's gonna come up more if it's high? Our buddy oil probably. That can have one last hurrah too. It's creeping back. I mean, I've been to technicals have generally been more bearish, but you know, there's always could be one last hurrah up to 100 or something here. 58% of bearish. Okay. Okay. Anything else you guys want me to take a look at? This gold fund is ripping, man. This is like the, yeah. Let's see here. This would be interesting though. Yeah, this really ripped. Oh, that weekly looks bad. Whenever you have money flow coming out, guys, this is really important. Whenever you have money flow coming out and the VWAP curving at the same time, that's a very rare bearish sign. Yeah. It's probably the most bearish I've seen the overall market in a while. Yeah. It just follows the SPY. Let's see something. Oh, but that's always, what do we want to... Oh, okay. This is what I want to look at. SPY NDF. What's going on here? Look at that. Just keeps bleeding against the NASDAQ for so long. Ooh. Holy moly. That's a big point because that was the bottom of the dot-com bubble. All these, yeah. And you're coming into the green. It probably never gave us much. That was dot-com bubble. Yeah, it could be more like that. Yeah, I guess some people would argue just go back down, but or it's more like that, or well, no, that was originally. Keep splitting, but I think there could be more. Yeah, getting back up to these levels at least or something. Have we tried this might be interesting to look at. I wonder what this will tell us. It probably won't. It would just be, yeah, it would look like everything else kind of, because yeah, not much to really decipher from this. Monthly doesn't look good, but doesn't really look good anywhere. Thinking here. What was the was it EM? I believe this is the Chinese, the just keeps bleeding. It's the SPY for the entire time it's been around, but it's eventually going to stop. Yeah, that didn't work out too well. Eventually will probably give us something. Alrighty guys, we've gone over a lot today. Learned a lot today. If you guys are interested in the exclusive Discord, link in the description below. Here's some of the latest trades. Not right 100% of the time, but we had some really good entries there. A lot of people have really liked it. I would never recommend someone just blindly follow a random YouTuber's trade calls though. Use them as confluence with your own TA. And there's exclusive TA there as well. Check that out. Also my course, link in the description below. A lot of people have really liked it. Also the exchanges to, if you want to get into trading, make a new account. BITGET, MEXC, BITGET, all below. And yeah, you can sign up. The links in the description below and create an account. If you're an experienced trader, a lot of good bonuses for all three of them. I'd recommend in these volatile times, in these times where companies are going bankrupt, never put all of your eggs in one basket. If one exchange goes down, you got the two others to fall back on. All right, guys, have a good one. If you enjoyed the video, please like, please subscribe. Goodbye.